Hi, angels. Before we start, I'm just checking the light one more time. This always freaking obsesses me. I feel like my hair looks orange, or it's just me. I don't want to go for perfection. I'm really working on that right now. I just want to be me. That's it. And have a little chatty chat. And you know what? Burn a candle. Use it. Oh my god. Okay. Do you hear that cracking? Oh, it's over. Okay. Okay, so I realized I wasn't even wearing jewelry. And, as much I just want to be natural and doesn't want to script anything, this is what happens. I'm just so unprepared. And all these jewelry pieces matching, honestly, maybe not the best, but I just love them and I feel way better now. Way better. So let's get into the video, shall we? I would love to talk about my new vision board that I decided to put together before this new year. Gosh, I really hope that I'm going to post this before this new year because... Look, it's been a while, hey. Normally I try to post once a month, which is already not much asked. But I couldn't even post once a month since, it's been 2 months ago. Don't tell me 3 months ago. I need to check. But I hope just 2 months ago. I'm just like 1 month late. But let me tell you. 2025 tested my patience and tested my limits. But here we are, much, much stronger, more myself in front of you guys. And I think it's just so important just to be myself, even in front of the camera, and just don't fake, because there are already like a lot of fake, unrealistic vibes around here. So yeah, that's also one of my goals of 2026, and that's just to be more myself. Did I record? Yeah, I did. But hey, 2025 also learned me so much. You guys, I don't know if you guys are like into spirituality and all this kind of stuff. I am, but I have to learn so much still. And I found out that 2025 has a reason for it to be this challenging, So one of the reasons is that basically it was the year of the snake. It's challenging, it's emotional and fiery, but in another way, in like a very, just a lot of failure and a lot of lessons, a lot of learning, very overwhelming. Snake, yeah, in the Chinese zodiac. Okay. The year 2025 is the year of the wood snake, which began on January 29, 2025 and will end on February 16th, 2026. Okay, so this combination is associated with wisdom, patience, and transformation, as the wood element adds a sense of growth and resilience to the snake's characteristics. Listen, combination in wisdom and patience. Well, I did gain a lot of wisdom, for sure, because I had a lot of things I had to deal with, and I really discovered a lot of new pieces of myself and a lot of wisdom. I gained a lot of wisdom, maturity as well, and self-confidence. And just like more experience in life and in my business and communication as well. Yeah, it tested my patience. It really wanted to see if I would succeed in staying calm. That didn't really always happen. So, and transformation, for sure. It feels like I was shedding. I'm still shedding. I feel like I'm shedding my old self. And that's also one of the reasons why I decided to give my mood board, my vision board, an update. Well, especially because the new year is in front of the door. It just like, I already made a new mood board, but it didn't really quite aligned with the vision I have for myself right now. It's still a part of me, but it's like, I feel like I'm in between of the old and the new, and that's just a terrible, horrible position to be in, because it's so confusing and tiring, and it's just, it's like an awakening. It's known for it to be very challenging and tricky. But I will show you guys everything. So key aspects of 2025 year of the wood snake. So elements and characteristics. So the wood snake is a combination that favors strategy. To me, it was structure. I was talking in one of my previous videos about structure and like how to get into your boss energy, and yeah, using a planner. I told myself in this video, like, it's gonna be the last time that I'm trying to work with a physical planner, and it did help me, and I was able to, rely on the planner, but not for quite too long. I finally took the step to find out a way, adaptability, being flexible, and careful planning over grand gestures. Right, I really had to learn how to slow down and really like see it as pieces and not like a big chunk, because I have this fire energy inside of me. I'm an Aries, but I can be quite impulsive, and I always want the bigger picture right now as soon as possible, and it's just so draining. Put this constant high pressure on yourself. And yeah, I really had to learn how to plan carefully and just step by step, and not just like, getting myself overwhelmed all the time because I wanted like a lot of things. And yeah, so the wood element is associated with growth and flexibility. That's what I just said. Exactly. Suggesting a What the hell happened? Am I a man? Am I like switching my voice? A period. Sorry. Suggesting a period of deliberating progress. Time for reflection. Oh, girl, this one. Time for reflection. It took me 12 months. 12 months of reflecting and being in a depressive mood. Let me tell you. The year encourages introspection, allowing for simplification, re-evaluation. Also why I made this new mood board. See, I'm not saying weird things. And the removal of what is no longer needed. Oh God, honestly, like 2025 was like actually like decluttering of our own lives and dreams and behaviors. It's crazy to like unlearn and relearn stuff, so we can use this in 2026 and get better, because it's known, let me tell you, it's known for 2026 to be actually, if you actually put in the work this year, 2026 is going to be your year, let me tell you. It is a time for focusing on clarity and making subtle but meaningful changes. Symbolism. The snake represents wisdom, intuition, and rebirth due to its ability to shed its skin. In Japanese culture, it is also a symbol of good fortune and immortality. So focus on growth. The combination of the wood elements and the snake's symbolism of rebirth makes 2025 a year of transformation and development, where hard work can lead to fruition. Just picking up your fruits that you planted. Oh my God. Past wood snake's years. The previous year of the wood snake was in 1965. I'm learning stuff live with you guys. This is actually insane. Everything makes sense. Okay, so the year of 2026, I heard it's like something with a horse. So horse, yeah, Chinese zodiac again, Chinese. Oh, I love when I see the word fire, because that does something to me. Is it still recording? Hold on. This is going to be a long video, I tell you. You guys are not prepared. And I actually wanted to talk about social media as well. We'll see. Oh my God. So, Chinese New Year in 2026 is the year of the fire horse. Beginning on February 17, 2026 and ending on February 5, 2027. The fire horse year is associated with dynamic energy and ambitious energy, encouraging courage and action. Oh my god, you guys. You guys don't even know me, but I'm excited for myself. So, zodiac animal horse, element fire. Aries, this is gonna be our prime year, babes. Let me tell you. The fire horse is known for its passion, ambition, and independence, and this year it's expected to be energetic and dynamic. Overall, horses can expect moderate luck in 2026, with steady progress in careers, finances, relationships, and health. While this may not be a year of extraordinary windfalls, careful planning and intentional actions can lead to positive results. Oh, okay, I was wrong intonation. Okay, anyways, that's dope. Dope information. 2025 really made me think about a lot of things. And I have some sort of ambitions and wishes and dreams that I would like to make come through in 2026. Again, I really need to learn to not pressure myself too much because I'm already kind of doing it. But okay, let's just bring the vision boards, shall we? Oh, 2024. Girl, let me tell you. Oh, I was for sure in my mystic feminine energy. I actually really love this vision board because it's so aesthetic. It's actually, do we see something? It's actually gorgeous. Honestly, it's beautiful. And I love making collages. So a lot of Panther energy, which I definitely had. I was in my most brave energy I've ever been, and in my most strong physically and mentally energy ever. I was like getting out of my comfort zone. Babes, let me tell you, getting out of my comfort zone. And I was able to experience the most beautiful, craziest experiences in my whole life so far. And this year I was really trying to find back that energy, but I just couldn't. 2024/2025, like end of 2024 was so draining. And 2025 was like the breakdown. Honestly, I just broke. And what I was saying previously, it took me 12 months to get back on track. And I slowly feel that I'm getting back and getting prepared for what's next and renewing my energy and shedding. I just really try to shed it. Let the old self go because I need my new self for what I'm going to do this year. I need my new self for what I want to achieve. So I can see that I put a picture of a djembe on my mood board. I have my own djembe. I've always wanted to have my own djembe, and I really want to play it so good, so well in the future. So I want it. I have it. And now I just need to learn how to play it. Work and cameras and some workouts. Oh girl, my workouts were lit. I was able to do stuff that I've never been able to do. It says as well, like, I'm qualified for the career I want. Honestly, I did it. I did it all. I started my real start into videography. I still have so much to learn. But I feel like slowly I'm like thrifting to another path in videography and photography. Again, I'm going to tell you about that a little later. But I definitely did the hardcore stuff. And literally, because I went to the most known and craziest hardcore festivals from Netherlands to Epic in Sydney. And I was able to almost film every hardcore festival that exists in the Netherlands and one in Sydney. And I was filming there with a whole crew. It was insane. Oh my god, I could be so emotional right now. But I've chosen to quit that industry quite fast after just 1 year because I've just seen some things and I think it just doesn't align with who I want to be and what I want to do and how I see my career bloom. and also just to protect my own health and energy. But if I have the opportunity to film another festival, then yeah, why not? Just once in a while, for sure, take me. Financial independence, not quite, but it's my first full year of being self-employed. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's tough out here, but I do have an independence, not financial, but I have an independence. So that's good already. Like the one in the white, kind of in the middle. Cheap prices attract problematic clients. Girl, I learned so much about it, and I'm still learning so much. And yeah, definitely. So we're moving on to 2025, this year, my mood board of this year. And to help myself to, put less pressure on myself, I decided to name it 2025/2026. So I could just spread it out over 2 years, because I just felt it from the start that this was going to be a very challenging and rough year. But to help myself, I also decided to put a lot of very, very kind messages of my followers and friends and other people that I received. For example, one of my female colleagues of the festival industry, she said, like, I really love to watch your stories. I love that. I really get that often. And I really love that because I always, like I said, try to be my real self and just share my life and document it. And it's just a natural way of being for me. I don't really have to think about it because I've been doing this since I'm 14, talking in front of a camera, posting on social media, dancing in front of my camera and just post it. I don't know. But yeah, I have to learn to just not want to share every single piece and little thing of my life because, energy is sacred and you have to be careful with that. But I also feel like if you are able to protect your own energy and tell yourself that there are energies trying to eat yours, you will be fine. You just have to, know how to set boundaries, energetic boundaries, right? So again, film. There is some film section, and then someone that says, I really love your work. Yesterday, I got a lot of very kind comments as well because I posted a new work of mine, and I always try to film, photograph, and model all in once by myself, and it's very tricky, but it's just something I really like to do, especially when I just do it for me and be my own little bubble, my own little fantasy, and share it with you guys. A lot of very beautiful, beautiful messages. One says, like, a videographer that I've never met in real life, but he's doing such a good job. He's mainly like into the car industry, and he says, you're gonna make it big. I can totally feel it. And I was like, that's so cute. I love that comment. And then another one says, you should get a pay raise from Instagram. Damn girl, you are a mastermind at creating. Let me tell you, comments like these are my whole world and means a lot to me, and I need it. I just need this little push, and it definitely helps. So yeah, I've had I slowed down in the filming though. I didn't film quite much as I did in the previous year, so especially because I was traveling a lot this year. I went from December last year till February, like beginning February, I was in Australia and changed a lot. This is the point in my life that I needed, the experience in my life that I needed to like rethink and recalculate everything I want in life. And this is also one of the reasons why I needed 12 months to get back on track. And then I went to Marrakesh in Morocco. Then I went to Portugal. And then I went 2 months of living in Greece, Athens. Honestly, I loved Athens. It was really nice. I was judging it at first though, not gonna lie. But I really loved it, and I met so many great people. Also eye-opening, learning, working, again, this piece of freedom that I just really need, and realizing that I just needed my own little space and bubble, and that I actually love living on my own by myself and cooking for myself, just these adult things that I never really did that much, but I had to learn it in Australia, pay bills, all this kind of stuff, and in Greece. So yeah, it was an experience, but I really love it, and I realized that I really need my own place. But for now, we stay with mom in this beautiful room. I have everything I need, and I'm so beyond thankful for that. So yeah. Then I've put like photos of real estate, architecture, real estate. I get it, because I'm shifting. That's because, I'm shifting in, when I said like I'm still like trying to find my way in videography and what I really want to do. And that's when I had this point of like, maybe I want to shoot more like real estate. But now I realized I just love decoration, architecture, and all these kind of things. And especially when nature vibes are mixed with it. And I also love to, shoot product video and photography. But again, on my own terms, free in nature, having a piece of jewelry with me, putting on like plants and all this kind of stuff, and working with shadows and the rain and sunlight and, all these kind of things. And I love it, and I'm so good at it because it's me. It's my vision, and I really feel like people really love my vision. And yeah, I'm just finding my own style, and that's the most important thing. So yeah, I would love to maybe like this next year really find my clients in like housing, in like just these aesthetic places or houses in the middle of a forest, or like tiny houses, or really like taking photos and videos of beautiful decoration pieces, art, all this kind of stuff. And yeah, I would love that. Like less people. I'm still like figuring it out. I'm very quick distracted all the time. And I was a lot on Instagram. I was in this race on Instagram, and by the end of this year, I think a lot of people are noticing it and seeing the videos on YouTube as well of like everyone is quitting social media, especially Instagram, it's just because we had enough. Even I myself am having enough, and I just want to do things now on my terms, my rules, and because I love it and because I like it, and just for other purposes. I don't want to just post something nice and beautiful and aesthetic anymore. I want to help people. I want to be valuable. I want my post to like do something to someone in a good way, hopefully, when someone is watching or seeing my work. So yeah, so I don't know if I want to race again and be in this like trendy. I don't like trends. I just don't like it. I will try. I'm gonna try. No, how do I say it? I'm trying to follow the trends, and I'm always aware of the newest trends that are happening, but I just really don't like it because I feel like everyone is copying everyone. Everyone is just doing the same thing. And that's like in multiple niches. I feel like everyone is just the same, doing it the same. PR and invitations. I didn't get PR or invitations this year. Yeah, I'm less focused on the influencing thing. I don't really want to be an influencer. I want people to work with me because I'm inspiring and because I inspired them, and also because they inspire me. It has to be like a very collaborative, positive, ambitious energy. I don't know. So writing my poetry book and my ebooks. Yeah, that didn't really happen this year, but it was more of like the brainstorming this year. So I really hope that this will happen next year. Moving on to my lovely, kind of most beautiful vision board I've made so far. I'm not going to lie, because this one really represents me fully and who I see myself in the future. And I think I'm getting closer and closer to who I really am and want to be. And I think all the years of growing up till now has been like such hide and seek of my personalities and alter egos, and like, who do I want to be today? Who do I want to be tomorrow? But actually I don't want to be, And perfectionism again as well, that just is draining. And I've been reading amazing books this year and last year that really inspired me. I'm so thirsty. The Diary of a CEO. It's one of the best books I've read so far. Really eye-opening. It doesn't just talk about business only. It just talks about how you should behave if you want to attain certain levels in life or goals, or also communication-wise and personality-wise and all this kind of stuff. Let me try to find the part that says... I don't think I'm going to find it like this. Well, it was something like perfectionism kills progress and process and actually becoming better, actually getting somewhere. And it's really true. It's really, really true. Yeah, I cannot find it. Sorry. Okay. But anyways, let me show you from close by this beauty. I don't know, it's a lot of reflection. But as you can see, it's like a lot of green and earth tones and some browns and work and boss ass energy, creativity, traveling, nature, yeah. What are we gonna... Oh my god. Some hiking, some yoga, some videography, but like very cinematic storytelling, poetic, just like the best version of myself, in the best shape, in the best mindset, learning a lot, keep learning. I miss my fit self. When I went to Tunisia a few months ago, I was very busy with yoga poses because, you know, there were like beautiful sceneries where I can do my yoga poses and then put like a little text on it, and I just love watching it. And also like when other people do that, and also when I do that, I'm like so proud and it looks so good, and you just it's like a boost of confidence. And the fact that you also do it is just good for your body, your mind, your soul, and it looks good. It's like very, very feminine energy, and that's what I want to try to do, just to match and balance my masculine energy with my feminine energy even more, and like launch new things. I'm not gonna tell everything yet, but I have a few ideas, and it's maybe like a lot of ideas, too many ideas. Is there something as having too many ideas? I don't know, but there's a lot I want to achieve this year. But for example, I really want to bring out my first book of the 3 books that I would like to write if everything will go as planned. But to be really honest with you guys, I didn't even start it to write the title. I just want to be surrounded by nature even more. I want to go hike. I want to go explore. I want to travel even more. I still want to do photography and videography, but on my terms, and more and more like combined with nature and the beauty of architecture, decoration, creativity, but like, I don't know, very nature inspired. Just, you know, I just realized how much it's so important for me, and that really helps me to also have like a better mood, yes, but also less pain in my body. I feel like during winter, I just feel like my body is having a harder time. I also have scoliosis, and I just feel that my back really has to, I don't know, when I have a warm body in a warm environment and less this, you know, stress of cities or noises, car noises, all this kind of stuff. I already have like a very tricky and fiery nervous system, which I'm also working on. I'm going to work on it so good in 2026. I want to learn how to do breath work. So yeah, that's also what I realized this year, that, oh my God, I need to travel, but I also need to prepare myself for the next big step. I would love to design my own templates to help other people and to also share a part of me and share a part of my creativity, and sell it, obviously, because I don't know, I just want to have pieces of me in someone's lives, or just in the physical world, so if that makes sense. Yeah, so the most important thing that I really want to change in 2026 is, getting fit, very fit, like fitter than I've ever been, even more fit than I was in 2024, which I was already more fit than ever. I want to join the mindful wellness and fitness industry. I think this is really the ultimate dream that could come true for me. I think I finally found where I want to be and where I belong. I want to help people in my way, but also in my creative self. I want to combine the two worlds, basically. That's kind of how I see things. Because I think it's just one of my purposes. I really realized how much I share and how much I love to share about my life, and so I can help someone else, but also how much it makes me happy when I can help someone, when I can be that listening person, when I can, help to find some little things that they didn't know about their traumas or whatever. Again, I don't want to do this without having knowledge and learning about it in a deeper level, because I don't want to act as if I'm a doctor or anything. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I want to do the things in a good way, and not only for myself, but for others, because that's just how I cooperate. That's just how I am. I don't want to follow trends. That's what I said. But Pilates, like mat Pilates, not like reformer. I've never tried that out yet. I really want to try it, give it a try. But I think like mat Pilates is really something for me. And I would love to make more YouTube videos in that way as well. Maybe creating a new page that we'll call Fit with Ren, which is already like the name of my Instagram, my fit page on Instagram. So yeah, I'm still like figuring it all out, but I really want to blend my two industries, my two worlds. To me, it's important for my work, my job to be a part of my lifestyle, and that's also healthy for me and my mind and my body. So in order to help others, I can also help myself first. But it's just like a vice versa, and keep on learning, keep on exploring, keep on meeting amazing people, and bettering myself while I'm helping other people to become their best version. So that's kind of already where I would like to go, and then just explore even more artistic parts of me, like pottery, and my djembe, which I didn't put in this, but this is just more like my color palette, and just to remind myself of who I am, where I want to go. And I can tell you guys, I'm already so beyond proud of my work on my Instagram page, my main Instagram page. I will write my main Instagram page right here if you want to take a look. I'm working so hard, but I also try to be myself and just, authentic, and share my vision and my worlds with you, because that's what I do. I create worlds, I create vision, no, I have visions, I create worlds. That's just who I am and how I work. And I'm so proud. I'm finally getting where I want to go, and it can only get better. This is kind of the message I would like to transfer or transcend in this whole new episode. Track the evolution, try to see how far you've come already in like even the smallest things. It's a victory. Envision yourself as the best version of you, and where you want to be, where you want to live, how you want to do it, and create vision boards. That's what I want to say, because honestly, these things really help me a lot, because I'm a very visual person, and I just really wish the same feeling as I have right now for you guys. And I'm pretty sure we will make the best 2026. Well, because there is no other 2026, but this year is going to be this next year is going to be epic. Let me tell you, it's going to be epic. I was thinking to talk about social media a little bit. about what I've seen, about what I feel, because always trust your gut. That's also a big, big thing that I've learned this year. And there are some things that my gut feeling are telling me about social media. And when I do some research and see other people talking about it, I'm like, yep. But this will be another episode. I know. This will be another episode because this one is already quite long. And yeah. So, you guys, you know what I'm going to say. I will see you in the next episode. And thank you so much for listening till the end.